It's Week 6 of the National Football League. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds it. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And he slings one that's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff?
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and 1. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bisons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Richardson will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. first down. Stafford here.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But you look at this defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
They held him to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They were able to hold in there and stuff them.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. This one deep for Wilson.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Nico Hardman
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Bisons go up by 2 touchdowns.
They'll try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
On 1st down at Stafford.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, 40 yards.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's good, and that cuts it to 9 at 16-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Rio offense set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. He's got the first down and more than that.
Touchdown! Nico Hardman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bison's decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Now it's Richardson.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and the deficit will hold at 15.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Definitely worth taking our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Again, it's Richardson.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Nico Hardman doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Bisons take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, as most teams... Two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and Remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
Recovered by the Rams.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford.
Will dump this off to Akers.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Touchdown, LA!
Cam Akers, 37 yards. And the Rams get a bit closer.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Cordero Patterson to return it. Zone. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Richardson working from the gun.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this day?
And he's into the clear.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. Mecole Hardman. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman.
What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll look to throw.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
13 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 69 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where he really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again.
And last time, the fumble to turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards.
That's good.
We are in for a good one as we're through one. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throwing football.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Loss of 2 yards.
Richardson on 4th down. That is caught.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Richardson looking to throw.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if if he has an elite defender on him because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Here's Hardman to return.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown.
Nico Hardman.
73 yards.
And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Rams 23.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
Now a give. Akers running left.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Jermaine Johnson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Christian Watson. 73 yards. And the Bisons are able to add on to their first half lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is unbelievable.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
On first down at Stafford. Open man right side is cut complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Lloyd coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
Seven Pirates!
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Devin Lloyd, his 2nd sack of the night. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Two! 70 Rangers!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. On first down, Stafford here. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a bit closer. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number one.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Richardson to the air on first down. Catch is made by Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45. On first down, Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bisons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Stafford on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. There's McCole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again.
For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Bisons have opened the lead up to 30.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, Stafford.
That is incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Patterson going to bring this down to the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Anthony Richardson and the offense back out.
And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And
the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
88 yards.
And the Bisons come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Richardson working from the gun.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A give up the middle to Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Trayvon Walker
in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they'd mind possessions like that at all. They'll just save those calls for this possession instead.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he goes down to the number before getting this inside the 25.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it. Downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again, it's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. In trouble, and he's taken down. Trayvon Walker, his 2nd sack of the night. Here comes the Rams punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Now the Rio offense set to take over.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that's going to be incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
36 yards.
And the Bisons just continue to roll. Richardson will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, 28 yards.
And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right.
The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. Going for it on 4th, here's Richardson.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
Stafford now to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Jermaine Johnson
in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Now Stafford.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball, overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Devin Lloyd bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says...
Back now here on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You always think about picking up the 1st down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but I admire the effort.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here Richardson yet again. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Touchdown! A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Bisons continue to pour it on here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Trayvon Walker in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. From the 50 at Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Richardson to the air on 1st down. This one deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bisons extend their lead yet again. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Stafford on 1st down. Short throw, it's Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson, 29 yards. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively. I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards.
65 catch, 65.
On first down, Richardson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
75 yards.
And the Bisons are pouring it on.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Throwing is Stafford. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaking up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who is just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to them.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking downfield for Pollard.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown. Tony Pollard, 95 yards.
And the Bisons have got it on cruise control. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
it's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Trayvon Walker.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Jermaine Johnson in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches.
Warrior 70.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson.
His throw incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. They're going to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 35. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity, just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Able to get away. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Richardson working from the gun.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. On first down. Stafford here. Throw left side, complete to Cup.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this one is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
And they rattle off a big one. 61 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Warriors 70.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
One last throw here for Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them.